Hello and good evening, all you fine folks out there. Thank you so much for clicking on that video. Truly appreciate you being here. Hope you're all having a great night. It's currently 7:04 p.m. my time zone. I don't know where you are all at out there, but wherever you're watching this from, thank you so much again for clicking on the video. We are going to continue our trend of what we've been doing for our last few streams, because it's basically been the only thing I've had time to do, as opposed to my usual content that takes more time to set up and create behind the scenes. We are going to be doing another simulated running of a NASCAR Cup Series race. This time we are going to be simulating the return to Road America. I made the mistake earlier. I forgot that they had done one race in the Grand National Series back in 1956. That'll have to be a future video, but it is their return in their first time back at Road America in over 50 years, over 60 years actually. About 65 to be precise. And NASCAR will be taking on the 4.048 mile 14 turn road course in the beautiful woods of rural Wisconsin, just outside of Sheboygan. And I'm going to pull up my chat here. How's everyone doing? And I will stop rambling. Let's get and take a look at our, whatchamacallit, the entry list. I went through JSki, TobyChristie.com. I tried finding some other paint scheme previews. The entry list should be exact, but all the schemes probably won't be. So I apologize if the exact schemes for the race that hasn't happened in 5 or 6 days aren't created yet for a 18-year-old video game. Once again, I apologize. All right, so we got good old Kurt Busch running his usual monster energy #1. Keselowski. It's said on JSki's entry list that he'll be running a snap-on scheme. So we took one of his previous snap-on cars. Austin Dillon looked like he's running some sort of patriotic one, so I took a past patriotic car of his. I know Harvick's isn't correct, but it said on the Toby Christie site he should be running a Busch car for the Road America race. This one is accurate. Hendrick released a paint scheme preview video on YouTube earlier, and it looks like Larson's running his usual HendrickCars.com scheme. According to JSki, Newman will be running a Kohler Generations car, as well as LaJoy with the Diamond Creek. That's according to JSki. Tyler Reddick, I just picked a random one because I cannot find which car he's running. Chase Elliott will be running his usual Napa car. Quinn Houff, according to JSki, looks like he'll be running this one. Eric Almirola, I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if this one's correct or not. Denny Hamlin should be running his FedEx Freight car. Ryan Blaney looked like he will be running a body armor scheme. Chase Briscoe, I believe, is going to be the usual high point. James Davison, who's kind of been the road course ringer of the Cup Series this year, will be returning in the number 15 car. I'm not sure if this scheme will be correct or not, but this is his one he ran at COTA earlier this year. Speaking of road course ringers for the Cup Series, AJ Allmendinger making another start for Colleague Racing in the number 16 car. He's been doing good at the road courses this year. Chris Buescher in the number 17 Fastenal Ford. Kyle Busch looked like he was going to be running some sort of Skittles scheme, so I took one of his past ones, threw a new banner on it. Truex, I believe, will be running his usual Bass Pro Shops car. Christopher Bell, according to the JSki site, will be running his Sirius XM car that he ran a few weeks ago. Matt DiBenedetto, the Menards / Dutch Boy car. Joey Logano, I believe, is running his usual Shell. Bubba Wallace, it said he's running some sort of Dr. Pepper car. That's the closest one I have for now. Byron will be in his Liberty University Chevrolet number 24. Austin Cindric, another road course ringer this year for the Cup Series, will be making his return, I believe, in the number 33 PureTech car. PureTech. Michael McDowell, I believe, will be running his primary Loves Ford number 34. Then we got Ryan Preece in the Kroger number 37. Anthony Alfredo in the Speedy Cash number 38. Cole Custer in the HaasTooling.com number 41. Ross Chastain in the Advent Health number 42. Eric Jones, I'm not sure if this is the correct scheme or not. I don't think it is. It's just I picked a random one from earlier this year. The Petty's Garage number 43. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the Kroger number 47 Chevrolet. We got Alex Bowman running his primary Ally car this year. Cody Ware in the number 51 Neartech number 51. I probably mispronounced it. Kangster.
Pulls alongside him as momentum carries him past.
We got the Kale notification. Kangster. Save yourself some money, bud. Thank you so much for the $20. Jesus. Every now and then he'll just come around and just show everyone who's boss. Thank you so much, Kingster. You have no idea how much I appreciate the continued support you've shown over the years. And with that distracting me, we'll try to get back to the rest of the entry list. Josh Balicki, a Wisconsin native, returning home. I believe he'll be in the number 52 Rick Ware Racing. Ford Mustang. We've got Ryan Eversley. He's a road course guy. I'm not too familiar with his exact background. I know he's done some stadium truck stuff in the past. Aside from that, I'm not sure what his resume is. I'm sure there's a reason why he's making a Cup Series start this year. Just unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with his background, but I'm sure we will be in the near future if he makes more and more starts. Got Justin Haley making another start for Spire Motorsports in the number 77 Chevrolet. Kyle Tilley for the Live Fast Motorsports will be making another start. I put him in just one of BJ McLeod's cars because I don't think that is the correct scheme. Ty Dillon will be making another start. I like these road course races because they have a lot of Cup Series entries that you don't normally see full time. Kind of the ringers, if you will. And last on the entry list, Daniel Suarez in the number 99 Chevrolet. I don't think he'll be running this iFly car. I believe it said he'll be running some sort of Good Sam patriotic car. And those are your drivers for the 2021 Cup Series race at Road America. And I already can't remember the damn name of the race. What's the sponsor of the race? What is the sponsor of the Cup Series race at Road America? It's the 250. Someone will put it in the chat. My chat's always smarter than I am. We got the 2011 version of Road America. That's the newest, most up-to-date one we have. It'll be a 62-lap race. According to the website, 62 times 4.048 is 250 miles. Got our 2021 Road America roster. Got all 40 cars. Let's actually just keep that 105. That's usually a good difficulty to have on yellow flags on. I'm actually going to turn the real damage to moderate just because they like to beat and bang a little bit when they're checking up in the turns for these road courses. I don't want a minor fender bender eliminating someone's favorite driver. And we will keep you full pace lap off just because this is such a long track. The Jockey Made in America 250. Thank you, Drake. Gabriel Malik Med, Good Wrench, Redline, Gabriel Jonathan, Cap. Appreciate y'all tuning in on YouTube. And Prez, Doggo, and the King over on Twitch. And I should be done rambling. At least all the preliminary rambling. Let's get on into the race. Get this thing started. 62 miles. Laps, excuse me. 250 miles. And according to NASCAR.com, the stages will be... The end of the first stage will be lap 14. The end of the second stage will be lap 29. The end of lap 29. And then they will race from there until the end of lap 62, till the race finish. Alrighty. So let's see who qualified where. Here's the track info. Once again, you got 14 turns. It's a 4-mile road course, 4.048, I believe, to be exact. Let's go to our standings and practice. Chase Elliott on the pole. Very accurate to our thumbnail. Denny Hamlin on the outside. Then we got Joey Logano and Kyle Busch in 3rd and 4th. Followed by William Byron. Michael McDowell with a strong 6th place qualifying position. Kevin Harvick in 4th, in the number 4, excuse me, in 7th. Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Blaney rounding out the top 10. Kyle Larson, who's been on a tear recently, qualifying outside of the top 10 in 11th. And without further ado, let's get this thing underway. Here we go. Where's the command?
Drivers, start your engine.
There we go. Alright, so let's finish going through our starting lineup. We got Larson and Brad, Alex Bowman and Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Stenhouse. We got Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, and that's basically the top 20. Let's go back to the front for the start of this race. 62 laps, 250 miles. First stage will be at the end of lap 14. Second stage will be at the end of lap 29. With the recent hack we discovered, we will be able to actually do the stage breaks. All the drivers have been had their ratings applied with the N ratings software with that Ethones formula, using all the races so far in this year up to this point. Every driver has had the ratings applied to them using the Ethones formula with all the 2021 races combined. And we are green at Road America for the Cup Series first race here since 1956. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin lead the field into turn 1. Who's going to have the advantage? Chase Elliott on the pole. But with the way the NR jank is, Denny Hamlin gets the inside advantage going into turn 1, and now he has the lead. Chase Elliott will be side by side with Denny Hamlin's teammate, Kyle Busch. Our pole sitter, Chase Elliott, is struggling to hang on to 3rd place right now. Denny Hamlin gets a huge lead. And it looks like Kyle Busch is going to be able to pass Chase Elliott. Michael McDowell is drafting Kyle Busch on the outside. He's going to see if he can get a run around the outside. Chase Elliott, not a good start. Our current pole sitter. Oh, we got trouble. We got cars wadded up in the back. Let's see what happened. In some of the tests that I did, I don't believe an incident like this should be bringing out the caution. If it's a small incident and it's in the back. So, looks like Eric Almirola comes in too hot. He takes out Corey LaJoie. That kind of stacks up the field. He gets into Kurt Busch. Allmendinger goes around. Ryan Eversley in the 53 gets sideways. All right, let's take one last wider look at that real quick before we go back up to the front of the field. I don't think this should bring out the caution. No one has really stopped for that long. Yeah, that was just Almirola way too late on the braking. And it looks like Corey LaJoie and AJ Allmendinger got the worst of it. All right, so let's go back to present. Denny Hamlin is about to complete his first lap. Or did he already? Where is he? I can't tell where he is. Now he's about to complete his first lap. Michael McDowell up to 3rd. And we are still green. So yeah, it's going to take a lot to bring out a caution. Cautions can happen. I've seen them. I did some tests with the AI with this track. Most of the field is spread out single file now. That's not surprising. Let's go on the rear camera of Denny Hamlin. Working out the back towards his teammate. As the 18 of Kyle Busch tries to close in. Let's go on board. Let's go on board. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. With Michael McDowell, who is having a strong run in third right now. Top three still pretty close together. Did you have any issues getting the track to load? I did not. Just make sure you download the shared folder that comes with the track in the download link. The track will not work unless you also download and transfer over that shared folder as well. Just copy and paste that shared folder into your track folder in addition to the Road America, and you should be good. Top four kind of hanging together. Let's take a look back through the field, see if we can see any battles going on. Sorry, epilepsy warning. Oh, here we go. Kurt Busch and Corey LaJoie battling. Looks like Kurt's got some rear end damage. Probably got that during that early race stack up. Got a couple side-by-side battles going on here. Looks like Austin Cindric took a peek on the inside of Alfredo momentarily. Our 2 laps complete. 12 laps till the end of the stage. Let's go back up with our leader, Denny Hamlin. Looks like McDowell is going to be under pressure from Chase momentarily. Let's go on board with Chase. So our pole sitter, who's great at road courses, did not have the greatest start. He's trying to work his way back towards the front. Oh yeah, and I should mention, this is technically the 2018 mod. Took the 2021 schemes and transferred them over to the 2018 mod so we could get the short spoilers going on. McDowell is hanging strong in third. I think that's the most surprising development so far. And I'll give you guys the same disclaimer I've had in the last few streams. I've been having computer issues recently. So if my stream randomly freezes, it's probably because my computer crashed. If that happens, I will do my best to reload the computer as quickly as possible. Oops. And get the stream going again. If that does happen. It hasn't happened on stream yet, thankfully. Alright, so front of the field, pretty spread out. We're gonna see some unique battles developing throughout the field. Let's go back and looks like Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is off the pace. I think he just took that turn. Not great. Oh, he bumped Bell going into the turn. And that sent him out of shape. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he bumped him. He just got wide. He just goes wide right here, and that opens the door for Cole Custer. To make the pass, and I believe he will make the pass. He does. Let's go back up towards the front. McDowell Looking like he's trying to challenge Kyle Busch for that second spot. Can he get a good run here? Going on the back straightaway. Through the kink. So we head into Canada Corner. Otherwise known as turn 12. Oh, McDowell giving Kyle Busch the bumper. Let's go on board with Kyle Busch as you look back towards McDowell. This is where we head up on the front straightaway to complete lap 4. McDowell might start to get some draft here towards the end of the straightaway, but I think he's still going to be too far back to make a run into turn 1. Let's go on board with McDowell as he tries to overtake Kyle Busch for the second spot. Oh, he did the same thing Blaney did in the previous lap, and that's opening the door for Chase Elliott. And they're side by side down the straightaway in between turns 3 and 5. Is Chase going to be able to clear him? McDowell's still there, but Chase might get a better launch right here on the exit of the turn. And that's correct. He does get him cleared. McDowell was able to hold off Byron for second place. Ooh, but he's trying to stick his nose back underneath Chase. Chase, our pole sitter, who dropped back to about 5th or 6th, is now back up to 3rd. So the top 5 kind of spread out evenly. Sorry for the jumpy camera cuts, but I'm just looking through the field, seeing if there's any noteworthy battles going on right now. Oh, Brad. Brad is off the pace. What happened to him? Oh, he had to pit. He came into the pits at the end of lap 3. Must have suffered some sort of minor damage that they needed to pit. And Chase Briscoe came in with Brad as well. So bad luck for those two, but as long as their pit stop wasn't too quickly, this track is plenty long enough they can make a pit under green and not worry about going a lap down. Let's see if there's any tires for Brad or if he's just getting some damage fixed. Looks like just some damage fixed. They probably just pounded in some sheet metal. Meanwhile, LaJoy is getting tires. Allmendinger as well. These are some of the cars that were involved in that wreck earlier. So that's what Brad is up to. That's why he's off the pace. But no one's a lap down yet, I don't believe. I think a green lap here is like a minute 35, minute 40, give or take. So those 2 cars that are pretty far back, or 3 I should say, Allmendinger, LaJoy, and Chase Briscoe, as long as they don't lose more than like 2 or 3 seconds a lap in these laps, these next 6 or 7, or 7 or 8, excuse me, they should stay on the lead lap. Chase looks like he's closing in on KB. Here's through the carousel, where I will be at this race this weekend. By the way, little shameless plug right here to anyone watching. I know it's no secret that my content has been lacking recently. That is just because I've been busier than I've ever been in my entire life with my work. Being a cameraman for dirt tracks, for dirt series, dirt broadcasts. So, if you'd like to see what I've been doing in my personal life behind the scenes as the reason why I've been so busy recently and haven't been streaming and doing as many videos, if you want to see the behind the scenes of that, you can go check out my Twitter. The link is down below. Twitter is basically where I post all my at the track pictures, updates, etc. So a little shameless plug If you want to see what I've been up to behind the scenes, why I haven't been streaming nearly as much. So Chase Elliott continuing to pressure Kyle Busch. I might support... ooh! Chase did the same thing McDowell did on the previous lap. Let's go aerial, because we can't get a good shot otherwise. So Chase messed up in turn 3 this time, and McDowell capitalizes. Had a little tight battle for third right here between Chase Elliott, Michael McDowell, and William Byron. As I was saying, I'm getting hungry, so I might do my job supporting Kevin Harvick's sponsor and order myself some Jimmy John's. Because I believe I still have that free sub if you get when you sign up for the app. So we got a good little battle for third going on. Right when it looked like Chase was catching up to... Oh, we got some side-by-side. Through the carousel side-by-side, Ryan Blaney and Cole Custer battling for the 9th place. They're going to stay side-by-side. I was going to say, you don't want to be side-by-side going into the kink. There you go. Good little battle right here for 9th place between these 5 cars, technically. Harvick looks like he's pressuring Logano for that 6th spot. Scroll back up to the leaders. Dowell still in 3rd. Looks like we're about to complete lap 7. We are halfway complete with stage 1. Denny Hamlin just continuing to dominate. I'm probably gonna order some Jimmy John's. Don't judge me. But if you're wondering why I'm going to be quiet the next 5 minutes, is because I'm going to be ordering a sub on the app. Oh, we got side-by-side battle for 4th between teammates. Chase Elliott, William Byron. Byron should be able to get that momentum on the outside. And he does. Byron up to 4th. Harvick peeking on Logano for a second. He backs out. All right, rewards, redeem. All right. So Byron and Chase Elliott continue to battle for that 4th spot. Harvick. Is he going to make a move around the outside of Logano? He's around the outside of turn 13, but that gives him the advantage for turn 14. We got a drag race uphill onto the front stretch. Good battle for 6th here. Looks like Harvick's going to edge ahead. Logano might have the momentum on the outside here, but Harvick's got the shorter way around. Ooh. Logano gets the spot back. Harvick is unable to capitalize on that. I apologize for being silent as I continue to order my food. Never used to do food on stream, but I don't care anymore. I don't have any shame. Alright, order. Nah, I don't want the Jimmy Peppers on it. Not this time. Alright, sweet. So it looks like Byron starting to pull away and track down Michael McDowell for that third spot. Let's go back and see what some closer battles are throughout the field. Looks like Suarez and Dillon are pretty close. Who else might be going at it? Almirola and Briscoe, 2 cars way off the pace. Battling here. Let's go back to Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, that's... Sorry, I got a million things on my mind right now. I haven't formally announced this yet, but I guess I'll do it here. Should come as no surprise that I will be attending the Road America race. So maybe I'll do a little tweet up or something. Maybe I'll pick a day and pick a spot where I'll try to use the little bit of clout that I have. If anyone's interested in meeting old Cody H Gaming, they'll have a chance to. Maybe. I haven't decided for sure, but we'll probably make something work. Alright, give me a bag of chips, too. Can't have sandwich without some chips. Right? Am I right? Alright. Place order. Alright, so if I have to mute and go away for like a minute, I'll be getting the food. Alright, I am done ordering the food. I'm done being distracted. Back to the race. Michael McDowell and Kyle Busch looks to be one of the closer battles on track right now. No one's really pulling away. I mean, they're kind of spaced out, but they're not really pulling too far away. Like right there, you saw in the split time, Kyle Busch actually gained a 100th of a second on his teammate. So Denny Hamlin isn't exactly pulling away, stretching it out by any means, even though there's a little bit of distance. That being said, there's 4 laps until the end of the stage. Once the last car has completed started the 14th lap, and before Denny completes his 14th lap, we will throw the yellow. Let's see if there's any more battles going on. Oh, here we go. Chastain and Priest side by side down the straightaway. We've seen the outside has the advantage in turn 5. So Priest might be able to get that run. Priest, Ross Chastain closes the door on Chris Buescher before the 17 has a chance to get his nose under the 42. So Larson is back in 20th. Started 11th. Looks like the Larson dominance is over, at least for now. So he goes side by side with De Benedetto battling for that 19th spot. But De Benedetto's going to have the advantage on the outside or inside. Is he? No. Larson clears him up to 19th. Let's go back towards the front of the field. See if there's any closer battles. Not at the moment. Oh my god, guys, it's Tango. How's it going, bud? So Denny Hamlin, not necessarily dominating at the moment, but he's got a good 2.5 second gap on his teammate. Although the gap is slowly starting to shrink. Not by much, but slowly. The split times the last few laps, that difference between first and second has just gotten ever so slightly smaller each time. If you're wondering why the templates don't line up quite correctly on some of the cars, it's because I'm using the 2018 bodies just so I could get the short spoilers. I know the headlights and the decals wouldn't line up completely correctly on a few of the makes or paint schemes. But that was a sacrifice I was willing to take in exchange for getting the short spoilers. So, if you're wondering why a few of the templates and schemes are lining up a little weird or wacky, it's because I'm purposefully using the 2018 mod. Oh, Truex into the grass. I'm purposefully using the 2018 mod so I can get the short spoilers. Let's finish race 80s at Daytona. Is that like a qualifier for the firecracker, or is it just some firecracker related races? I've been way too out of the sim racing game recently. I've just been incredibly busy for work. Once again, another plug, in case anyone missed it before. If you'd like to know why I've been so busy and haven't been streaming and making as many videos recently, it's because I've been insanely busy with work. My work being a cameraman for a whole bunch of different dirt track broadcast companies. So if you want to see the behind-the-scenes selfies I take at tracks, behind-the-scenes stuff, go check out my Twitter. That's where I post all that. Byron closing in on McDowell. So you're going to be able to make a move going into turn 1. Not quite there. All right, so 2 laps to go till the end of the stage. And once again, with the stages being so short here, we're not going to get any pit strategy, I don't think. So how close is the nearest car to going lap down? Oh, he's got a bit before he's lapped. So it looks like all the cars should stay on the lead lap for the end of the stage. Just an official race. Ah, I see. I need to renew my iRacing. I haven't done that in a bit. I need to get my RAM issue working with my computer. I got 2 RAM sticks. I got 2 32 gig RAM sticks for 64 gigs total. One of them's on the fritz, and it's been annoying me, and it causes like internet tabs to crash constantly. My computer blue screens every now and then with like a memory management screen. I've looked that up, and it's almost positively one of the RAM sticks is defective. Just between being so busy and procrastinating and just being lazy, whole combination, I just haven't figured out how to send in the one for warranty yet. And nor it's like, well, I got 2 of them. How am I supposed to figure out which one is the one that's causing me the issues? And I didn't even think till today in my dumb peanut-sized brain. It's like, oh, why don't you just use one of them at a time, 32 gigs of RAM? And if the one that you put into the single RAM slot, just for a single card use, if that one doesn't start blue screening, or if the blue screening stops, then you know it's the other card that's the issue, or vice versa. If it still keeps blue screening, but then you swap the cards in the single card mode, And then the one that you swap it to makes the computer stop blue screen and having issues. Then you know it's the first card. I'm rambling. And we are on our final lap of stage 1. So we will wait. Once AJ Allmendinger comes across the start-finish line, we will throw the yellow flag. And then the yellow will come out, and that will simulate the end of the stage. Carlos gameplay. Rewind to the first lap. There was a pileup with like 4 or 5 cars. They're all still going. None of them are out. But there was still a pileup in turn 5, so can't say no crashes. You just must have missed that one. Alright, so once Allmendinger crosses the line here, we're going to bring up our handy-dandy cheat thing. Our game hacker. And type in exclamation yellow. Okay. And then you can see there the yellow flag is waving. Come on. Oh. Oh. Why is the pace car going into the wall? Alright, so Denny Hamlin will win the first stage. Appreciate the kind words, Drake. Thank you very much. Goods family, Carlos gameplay. Why do we have 2 Carlos gameplays? We got a burner in here? Oh no, shoot, I'm... My bad, I misread that. I saw... My brain is fried right now, if you can't tell. I'm just so burnt with work right now. But, it's work that I enjoy, so I can't complain. But that doesn't change the fact that I've just been really busy. So for what it's worth, I think there's only 2 laps of caution here at this version of Road America. I think the caution lights go off midway through the second caution lap. So shouldn't be too much pacing. Shouldn't be too much pacing. Alright, so we will see if anyone's able to steal the lead away from Hamlin in the pits or on the restart. You can see all the cars starting to catch up to the tail of the field. Did not know that I'm a cameraman for dirt races. I wish I was at the SRX race. I will be at Knoxville for the Circuit of Champions at the end of July here, but I was not for the SRX. I wish I was an SRX cameraman. That'd be cool. Alright, so I know this is a long, boring pace lap into turn 6. No, shit, that was turn 8. And the carousel's turn 9, and then the exit of carousel's turn 10. I cannot wait for this weekend. I will be camping Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at this very track. It's going to be such a great time. As they round through the kink. We'll just turn 11. I want to know how turns 2 and 4 are a thing, but this little left-hander after the kink is not a turn. The kink is turn 11 and Canada Corner's turn 12. This little left-hand turn they're doing right there is technically not a turn on the map. But the little tiny, barely nothing of a bend that turn 2 is, and same with turn 4, those are technically turns. I don't get it. This should be a 12-turn track, but whatever. Shouldn't change perfection. This track remains untouched, unreconfigured over all this time. And yeah, one of the reasons why I put the minor damage on, or light damage, in case they check up into each other being dum-dums during the pace laps. Don't have to worry about anyone retiring just from a minor fender bender. Don't leave, Trop. I miss you. I miss you, Trop. How's it been? How's it been going? How have you been? Jeez. Just like I said, my brain's fried. I'm just so burnt with work. But it's fun work. I can't complain. Alright, so here they come into the pits. So the end of the second stage will be at the end of lap 29. Alright. Let's see how these pit stops go. Kyle Busch usually has some quick pit stops. If his pit crew is usually on the money. It looks like Kyle Busch is going to get out of the pits, out of his pit box right there, but he's not going to be able to beat Denny out of the pits. Same three remain. Chase. Oh man, Cole Custer with a money pit stop. Same thing with Stenhouse. Stenhouse entered the pits 11th. It looked like he's now sitting 5th. And Cole Custer entered the pits 9th. He's sitting 4th. So both Stenhouse and Custer gained 5 spots in that pit stop. Did we miss anything? Did they do 2 tires? Let's take a look. No, they both did 2 tires. They just had good pit stops. Oh, Chase got his spot back. There must have been a different line. So Custer still gained 5 spots. Stenhouse gained 4. Chase Elliott stayed in the same position. He actually gained a spot. Byron had a bad pit stop. Byron entered the pits 4th. He is now 6th, 7th, 8th. He's now 8th. So that pit stop didn't switch up the top 3, but 5th or 10th got switched up a decent amount. And you can see what I said earlier. The pace car lights are already off, so we will only have 2 short laps of pacing here at this long track. So it's not too bad. And like I mentioned earlier, if you hear me have to mute for a second, it's because Jimmy Johns will be calling. And I'll be filling my face because I am hungry. I have not eaten today. So I ordered myself a veggie sub. Some salt and vinegar chips. The Cody H Gaming special. Got some waters in the fridge here. Didn't need to get a drink. I got a free sub for my birthday for signing up for the app. So it was literally only like $5 after I added my few add-ons and the bag of chips and the delivery fee. Oldest vid 12 years ago, yeah. It was like 2008 or 2009, something like that. How's the forecast for Road America looking this weekend? It looks amazing, I think. It looks like 60s and 70s and clear all weekend. Roberto Corona Jr., how did you get these cars? If you're referring to the short spoilers, it is the 2018 mod. So that's why some of the templates and schemes are a little bit wacky with how they're lined up. And if you're talking about the paint schemes themselves, they're just all available just through different downloads on Stun Out Racing. I just went through and just took the time to collect them. All right, so the next stage end will be at the end of lap 29. So we got about 13 laps. We'll have a 13-lap race for this stage. Can anyone pass Hamlin? Hamlin's been OP so far. Checking up a little bit back there in the pack, but they're all catching up now. One of these cars bunched up that's going to get a good run towards the back. Oh, right away. Kyle Busch. Let's go aerial view. He's getting a good push from McDowell. McDowell, go 3 wide. Oh, not quite. Oh, Hamlin's still going to have the advantage on the outside. Speaking of outside advantage, Chase Elliott takes 3rd place away from McDowell, but not before McDowell takes it right back. So it looked like someone was going to be able to challenge Hamlin there for a sec. But he's able to take the spot back quickly. Let's see if there's going to be any chaos here. In this huge braking zone. They're 3 wide back here. Oh, was that 4 wide for a sec? No, they're 3 wide. They're still 3 wide up through turn 6 under the Corvette bridge. We're just going to kind of keep our eye on this action back here until they get a little bit more spread out. It's one of my favorite viewing points in turn 7. Near hurry downs. The straightaway where they really hurry. Through the carousel, we're kind of just keeping an eye on these Hendrick cars because there's a big wad up of traffic right here. Just making sure everyone makes it through cleanly. Side by side up here. McDowell got the spot back from Chase. When did he do that? He got it. It's that damn turn. Turn 3 every time. Custer still in 5th. After that good pit stop. Stenhouse still taking advantage of his good pit stop as well. Let's see if there's any battles back in the field. Oh, we got Tyler Reddick and Newman battling for last place. Here's the rear of the field. Bubba and Brad Kurt not having good days. What has happened so far in the simulation? Denny's been leading basically the whole time. Kyle Busch 2nd. Michael McDowell and Chase Elliott have been battling back and forth for 3rd. We had our stage break at the end of lap 14. There's a decent switch up in the position after the stage pitting between position like 5 through 10. There's a small pileup on lap 1 in turn 5. That was the only crash. And that's pretty much caught you up to speed. Elliott just slapped McDowell in the rear. Yeah, that happens with these guys checking up. Not getting on the brakes quite quick enough as they should be with the car in front of them. Hold on, this might be Jimmy John's, folks. Jimmy John's is here, folks. I will be back in like a sec. Thank you so much for tuning in. Consider this a crank it up. Alright, as the top four stay pretty close together, Cody H Gaming has just received his order from Kevin Harvick's sponsor. I eat Jimmy John's when I'm hungry and I want a veggie sub. And it's close and cheap and fast. So sue me. But that being said, I'm going to be muting myself periodically so I can eat this thing and not annoy you guys with crunching on chips into the microphone. I'm sorry, I never eat on stream, folks, but like this is I've been going on and on about how busy I've been. If this doesn't show you how busy I am, me eating on stream when I don't normally do that. Kyle Busch might be able to take a peek here. Is he going to be close enough with the draft to stick his nose under him in turn one? Not quite. Looks like Kyle Busch is a little faster right now. Oh, it's the turn three bobbles. McDowell and Elliott going at it again. Elliott's going to clear him. Chase Elliott back up to third. Ooh. That damn game. The Bucks game's on right now. I forgot too. No tires, just gas. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for tuning in and subbing. I apologize for my trying to mute while I'm chewing, so you guys don't have to hear it. Hamlin just seems to be the most dominant car right now. I think it's going to take someone getting a lucky pass in the pits. So less than 10 laps to go in stage 2. Top 3 are pretty close together. All within a half second of each other. Chase is peeking on Kyle Busch. He's pretty close. Oh, Chase with the bobble again. And they get right on the back bumper of the car that's in front of them, and then that checks them up for the upcoming turn. But that created a stack-up effect, and it looks like Cole Custer is going to be able to get his nose underneath McDowell. Maybe. Cole Custer for the 4th spot here. Good side-by-side battle. Great side-by-side battle between Cole Custer and Michael McDowell for the 4th spot. Looks like Custer's going to clear him on the outside. Cole Custer up to 4th. Well, it's not over yet. Looks like McDowell's going to try to get him back here in Canada corner. He's peeking. McDowell. Meanwhile, Logano's witness to this whole thing. McDowell gets him back. So McDowell's got some speed. It's not just a hot lap. In qualifying, he's staying fast. Kyle Busch looks like he's closing in on Denny. These top three are kind of pulling away now. After that little wad up with the 4th, 5th, and 6th place cars. Once again, I apologize for chewing on stream. Trying to eat while working. Make best use of my time. I never eat on stream, so it's just proof of how busy I am right now. I think it's going to take a bad pit stop on Denny's part. For anyone to pass him. There are passing opportunities at this track, but with the way the NR physics is, at least in this particular track, it seems like the outside is almost the advantage on the majority of the turns. Who's your prediction to win? It's got to be Larson. It'd be silly to bet against anyone but Larson. So right here, Chase always gets close. It's the back bumper of Kyle, but then he always has to check up and go wide. Like that. He didn't do it quite as badly that time. Speaking of checking up and going wide, Cole Custer and Joey Logano battling. I've been watching the XRS series. I did catch Eldora. I did not watch Stafford or Knoxville just because I was working during those nights. Ooh! Got a battle for second! Chase Elliott around the outside. Can he make it stick? Chase Elliott up to second. Excuse me. I think Chase is the fastest car on track right now. He just got slowed down a little bit while making that pass. Now let's see if he can catch Hamlin now that he's got open track in front of him. Let's go back and take another look at that pass. That all got set up in turn 6 when Kyle goes wide. Chase is able to stay around him on turn 7. And going into turn 8 is where he has the advantage, being on the inside. He's able to complete the pass. Going to Slinger for the Nationals and SRX race? Yes, sir. I will be. I grab a bottle of water out of my fridge. I will be right back. can see that Chase is tracking down Denny. The gap is shrinking. Shout out to Micah McDowell, who's still, after over a third of this race complete, is solidly hanging on to the top 4 spot. Barkley setting alarms for the Cody H streams like a boss. Appreciate it. All right, so it's gone ward with Chase. Let's do a hot lap with Chase. Gladiable, Swifty, Aaron, Barkley, JT, The Crib, Mike Best, AC. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Top 3 are basically separated. $1.99 super chat of someone that wants me to say something very inappropriate on stream, so instead, the men of Dash C of the Demons, thank you. I'm not going to say that because I know what you tried to pull, but good try. Thank you for the $1. And the Dale Jr. notification. Slot job! You got a giant ass spoiler in exchange for your $1. Come on, Chase. Alright, back to TV cam. So we have about a little more than 4 laps before the end of the stage. Oh, where? There we go. Battle for 7th. No, shoot. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Full Custer and Joey Logano side by side momentarily. Denny is not pulling away. Chase is staying right on his bumper. I'm almost done eating, folks. We're doing another quick crank it up here while I finish the food. still here. Just finishing my food. I'm really sorry for eating on stream. I've streamed probably 1,000 times. I've done this maybe 5 times ever. I'm busy and I don't have much free time, so I gotta eat while I'm working. We're almost halfway done this race and still every car's on the lead lap. Looks like this battle between Suarez and Christopher Bell is for the top 10 spot. And probably the closest battle within the top 10. So we're coming to 2 laps to go till the end of the stage. Can Chase Elliott make a move and steal the lead away before the end of the stage? Or is he going to wait till stage 3, or is he relying on a fast pit stop? Looks like he checked up there a little bit. See you later, Prez, for all. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so here's the leaders racing to the end of the stage. The front of the Fords look weird because I'm using the 2018 cars. So the paint schemes line up a little weird on them. I was willing to make that exchange, or that sacrifice in exchange for... Oh! I thought we were going to have a pass in the final corner of the stage there. Almost. In exchange for getting the short spoilers. Alright, so caution is out. As the end of stage 2. Denny Hamlin sweeps both stages. And we will see if anyone's able to challenge him in this final stage. So we will have what I believe should be the second to last round of pit stops coming up here. Unless there's a caution in the final stage, I believe they'll have to pit once in the final stage. I think. So can anyone pass Denny in the pits? I think Chase is going to be at a disadvantage here because Denny's pit stall is behind Chase's, but Denny's in front of Chase here, so Chase is going to be having to check up for the 11 when the 11 gets into his stall first. So I think Elliott's going to lose some time to Denny in this pit stall, or this pit stop. When we go back to green, will be the exact halfway point. The end of lap 31. Tell your viewers on Twitch about Twitch Prime. I don't really know what Twitch Prime is. They probably know what it is more than I do. Hey, Twitch Prime, there. Hey. I don't know what it does, but it has the word Prime in it, so it must be good. Alright, so pit stop's coming up. Can anyone overtake that damn 11? Kyle Larson's bad day continues as he's down to 22nd. After having a stretch of like 8 races where his average finishing position was 1.5. I was down to 22nd. Alright, here we go. Here's the all-important pit stop. Can anyone have a faster stop than Denny and get onto the track sooner than him? Yeah, Denny's gonna check up Chase right here. Alright, here's the all-important pit stop. Oh, Chase! Chase! Lost so much time right there. I think they had to fix some damage or something. Well. Cole Custer up to 4th. Stenhouse up to 5th. Stenhouse and Custer keep having really quick pit stops. Caleb Raiden. What were you streaming, Caleb? How dare I stream and miss a glorious Caleb Hoffman stream? It's the 2018 mod, Caleb. Relax. I know some of the paint schemes are wonky, but it's willing to make that sacrifice in exchange for getting the short spoilers. Everyone's a critic. Can we get one of these damn Joe Gibbs racing cars out of the top 10? Speaking of Joe Gibbs, looks like all his cars are sitting in basically inside the top 12 positions. There was a crash on pit road. Was there? Well, let's see. I missed it. Oh, Brad. What the heck? Brad! Look at Brad. Right here. Yeah, he hits... I don't think he really hit Custer. But then he goes, whoop! Can you call that a crash or Brad just tripping out? So even with that almost contact, Custer is able to come out in 4th. Yeah, Brad's not having a good race. He is currently in the back. Oh, he's worked his way up to 27th, but that was before that bad pit stop. Alright, so coming across the line, this time will be the exact halfway point. 31 laps in, 31 laps to go. So this restart will also coincidentally be the exact halfway point. Kyle got a great restart last time with help from McDowell, but just having that inside line in turn 1, he wasn't able to get a good exit, and Logano was able to keep the spot. I thought we were going back to green sooner than we were. If I would have known that we still had that much more time, I would have taken a little bit of a longer look at that Brad Keselowski pit stop. Alright, here we go. Going green. Can anyone get a jump on Hamlin? McDowell. Seeing what he can do. Challenging Kyle for 2nd. He stays in 3rd. Chase up to 4th. Man, Chase keeps getting so close, and then he just has a bad pit stop, and he just gets sent right back. All that hard work ruined with just one pit stop. Oh, we got caution. Or not a caution. Trouble. I don't think this will bring out the caution. Ty Dillon again. involved. Oh, there's just a stack up. I don't know if you can put that one on any particular person. This is kind of just a group stack of... Oh! Looks like that kind of started with Eric Jones getting in a little too hot to Kurt Busch right here. And that kind of just causes a stack-up effect from there. So our second little mini pile up of the race. But like the first one, it looks like it's going to stay green. It's a big track. No need to have a full course yellow unless it's something major. I believe Denny won the race at Nashville, we did. Looks like he's en route to winning this one as well. Let's go back and see if we got any battles. Larson and Harvick side by side. Back up to the front. Oh. Cole Custer trying to take that spot away from Chase now. And poor Chase, the pole sitter. So anytime he's doing decent, he just gets shuffled back. Chase back. Got a nose underneath him. He's on the outside. Nope. Custer's able to get the spot back. So the battle for fourth is the closest battle on track right now, it looks like. Oh, baby. William Byron trying to go side by side in the kink. And he has to back way off the gas, and it's going to cost him at least a few spots. Let's see that again. William Byron trying to go side by side on his teammate through the kink, and that was almost trouble. Tries diving it in, but he hits the brakes, has to get way off the gas. Now you're going to see how much momentum he lost. Christopher Bell up to 6th. That's the best he's been doing all day. Got some side by side between Preece and Harvick. Side by side up here. Austin Cindric up into the top 10. Wasn't he involved in that first wreck? Now he's into the top 10. Wow. Impressive. So there's been a couple incidents, there's been a couple small crashes, but no actual cautions for them yet. The only 2 cautions have been for the stage breaks. I mean, I am race control. If I see an incident that I think warrants a caution, but one isn't called automatically, I can call it. Someone's gonna crash in that kink eventually. Back up front. Michael McDowell, ladies and gentlemen. Still hanging on for that third spot. Not only hanging on, it looks like he's starting to pressure Kyle Busch for second. And Denny is slowly starting to slip away. Looks like the last stage he was kind of not pulling away too much from the cars behind him, but that's not the case with this stage. Looks like he's just starting to creep away from second place. So while the front is single file, let's go back and see if there's any more battles for position back here. Austin Dillon, Daniel Suarez. Priest trying to make it work on the outside of the carousel. He slips back. That allows Kyle Larson to get on the inside. He backs off. Back up to the front. Hamlin just pulling away. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to take a bad green flag pit stop by Hamlin, I think, to ruin this race for him. Yeah, he's starting to pull away from Kyle. The eye test nor the split time, neither of them lie. Looks like this is one of the closer battles for position right now. Right as I say that, Blaney checks up. Let's go on board with Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell having one of his strongest runs of the season. Obviously the 2021 Daytona 500 champion. Currently sitting in third. Out of the carousel into turn 12 or turn 11, excuse me. AKA the kink. Let's go back, see if there's any more battles for position going on. A little side-by-side action between Haley and Almirola. 77 trying to fend off two Stewart-Haas racing cars. Successful so far. Harvick trying to get around him. Harvick frustrated that he's stuck near outside the top 20. Got some side-by-side up the front stretch. The lead got cut down a little bit that lap. I don't know what Hamlin did, but Kyle Busch is starting to close in. Maybe Kyle's car is better suited for the long run, and Denny Hamlin is more of a short run car. It could very well be it, because right as it looked like Hamlin was starting to pull away, and now Kyle Busch is closing in on him. You never know. Yeah, top three are kind of just checking out. Christopher Bell is challenging Chase Elliott for 5th. It's the battle for the top 5 right here. We'll keep an eye on that split time the next time the leaders cross the start-finish line. 1.03 is the difference between first and second the last trip around. We will see what the difference is this time. As Christopher Bell continues to put pressure on Chase Elliott. Alright, so look at that split time up at the top left between first and second. Let's see if it shrinks at all. Nope, went up by about 5/100ths of a second. So we'll keep an eye on this battle for the 5th spot between the 20 and the 9. They're side by side. Hamlin and Logano have been going at it for a little bit now. There's no major wrecks yet, just a couple of small pileups on the restarts in the braking zones, which is probably going to be fairly accurate to what happens. Oh, Logano blocking the Benedetto. Back up front. Let's go on board with Kyle. See if he can't start to track down his teammate slowly but surely. Never thought I'd be rooting for Kyle Busch, but come on, Kyle. Will he have gained anything this time? Oh, wow. He did. He gained like 1/4 of a second on Denny. I'll stay on board with Kyle for a bit here. We're approaching 20 laps to go. Got like 23 or 24 right now. Let's do another crank it up right now. just imagining the dirty air issues that are going to be had in the kink. I think Kyle lost a little ground in turn 13. I think the split time is going to be about the same, if not maybe a little the advantage to Hamlin here. Oh yeah. Top three are kind of starting to check out. This battle for the top four spot seems to be the closest battle on the track right now. That turn 3 going wide is where the majority of the passes seem to be happening. And how long have we been seeing these three cars going at it? The Benedetto, Logano, Austin Dillon, Truex, all kind of lumped back here together. These guys have been side by side for a while now. I love this vantage point, sitting up on that hill on out of turn 7. It's one of my favorite spots to sit. God, some of these camera views I've like seen with my own eyes a lot. All right, has he gained any ground? I think so. That looks like less than a second. Gained about a 1/10. Like I said, I never thought I'd be rooting for Kyle Busch, but here we are. Wanting someone other than Denny in the lead. Looks like we got side by side back here. Not quite. Rear of Denny. Here we go. Denny's car. For this being 10 laps into a run at a short road course, a long one at that, I mean, these top three are still pretty close together. Kyle got a good run through the kink. He's closing in. Those last few turns were definitely his advantage. He should get the draft advantage towards the end of the straightaway here. Oh, wow. He almost got the lead in half that lap. I don't know if Kyle's car is coming on or Denny's is starting to fall off, but whatever it is, I didn't really see too many errors on either driver that time, and Kyle's just closing in. Once again, you'll see the drafts start to take effect towards the end of the straightaway. I think we'll have to do one green flag pit stop in this stage. Kyle lost a little ground there. So Kyle is definitely closing in. It's just a matter if he can actually pass him. Catching is one thing, passing is another thing. Can he pass him? I want to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. If anyone's got a Twitch account that's watching on YouTube right now that isn't followed on there already, do me a favor, go follow me on there. I'd really appreciate it. We're starting to approach 1,000 followers. We're about 48 away. 952 as of right now. I realize my audience on Twitch ain't nearly as big as my audience on YouTube. I'm slowly trying to grow it. Kyle's closing in. Oh, that last lap actually was less. Or he lost a little bit of time. It didn't seem like it. It seemed like he was closer. I think if there's going to be any lead change, it's going to be during the round of pit stops. Denny will have a slow one, or Kyle will have a fast one. Just during the cycle. It's a battle of the Joe Gibbs racing cars right now. After all that Hendrick dominance in recent weeks and months, we only got one Hendrick car in the top 5, and we got 2 in the top 10. And that is it. Denny Hamlin driving the race of his life, trying to hold off his teammate, the 2-time champion. Got less than 20 laps to go here in the whatever, I already forgot the race sponsor name, 250 at Road America. In the NASCAR Cup Series. I don't think anyone's going to go a lap down. Like this whole race. Yeah, Kyle is not letting him get away. I honestly think the closest battle on the track right now is for the lead, or for 4th or for 9th, just based on the split times. Did Kyle gain any ground that time? 5/10. Who's in last? That would be Ty Dillon. In the 96 is currently on the bottom of the standings. I think a big problem with the overtaking is the way the AI are in this game. If a car is behind someone in front of them, and they're the faster one, even if they're faster, they'll come up on their back end and kind of check up more than they should be, and that kind of kills their speed out of the corner. We're just gonna keep a aerial look at this battle for the lead for a while. Oh, Denny got a great exit there. Denny a little bit better through those last few turns. You gotta wonder when they'll have to pit. Oh, Denny with a great couple turns right there. Kyle lost a decent amount of ground. Kyle was really gaining on the first half of that lap, but the second half of the lap he lost some ground. What's your take on this weekend? I'm excited. That's my take. Yeah, Kyle lost a lot of ground in this lap. He's going to be about a second behind. Yeah. Denny doubled his lead, basically. Micah McDowell still hanging on to third. Let's go back and look at that battle for fourth. Between Chase Elliott and Cole Custer. Got a few really young guns sitting in the top 10 right now. We got Christopher Bell, Cole Custer. A few of the guys from last year's rookie class. Ooh, Chase almost gave him the bumper. He almost gave him the bumper. Hey, Maroots, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Doing good. How are you doing? We are currently about like 2/3 of the way through this race. Hamlin has led basically all of it. He has led all of it. Kyle Busch keeps closing in. Keeps eating away at the lead, but anytime he gets close, he'll have to check up a little bit, and Denny gains about another second on him. Or gains the second back, I should say, that Kyle ate away. But yeah, right now it looks like the closest battle for position is for fourth. Looks like we got a fairly close battle back here for the top 10. Or top 9, I should say. I think Hamlin is going to have built the lead even more this time. No, actually, just barely he shaved it down. Doing some research for my run here on Thursday. Are you, you're doing a stream, or are you actually going to the races? Or both? Man, no one's been able to touch Denny today. He's just been on another class. And yeah, how about McDowell? I mean, I've said it a bunch of times, so we can say it a few more. It's his strong run in third right now. His strongest run, basically, since the start of the season. Hopefully that battle for the lead closes back in. I'm not going to throw any fake cautions. We're keeping this as authentic as it gets, aside from the stages. Can you show us fastest lap? Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott currently has the fastest lap at... Alright, I was way off with the lap times. I thought they were like a minute 30, minute 40 something. They're a little over 2 minutes. So Chase Elliott with the fastest lap at a 2-minute 4 second or 4.7 seconds. Excuse me. Raven KP. Are these all the actual paint schemes I'll run? Oh, we got pit stops starting. Pit stops. Pit stops. This should be the final pit stop of the race. They should be like 75-80% accurate, KP. I looked up jski.com, the entry list, and all the sponsors for the entry list. I looked up just any paint scheme previews I could find. I looked up all the Twitters, or all the teams' Twitters, to see if there was anything. TobyChristie.com had a website showing all the different schemes that are running this year. So yeah, I kind of did a few different places. Where are the leaders? Here we go. So Denny is no longer in the lead at the moment, but he will cycle out into the lead once everyone pits. There's Kyle. He's got his brother right behind him. Let's go back to the pit lane cam. There we go. Watch all the cars towards the back of the field completing their pit stops. But yeah, some of them aren't going to be 100% accurate. Like I know Kevin Harvick's running a different one than his normal Busch one. Yeah, I did Jski, TobyChristie.com. There was a couple, like Hendrick had a paint scheme preview this morning that they posted. All the Hendrick cars are basically their normal base schemes. The Napa Chase Elliott one, the Ally Bowman one, Liberty University for Byron, and then the HendrickCars.com for Larson. It's all just their most common schemes of the year is the ones that Hendrick is using for this race, according to their paint scheme preview they did this morning. And yeah, all the ones I couldn't find like the exact schemes for, either through the Toby Christie or their social media, I then went by whatchamacallit, the Jski, where it said what sponsor they'll be running. I think Kurt's gonna be pitting here. Yep, there he goes. And here come the rest of the cars into the pits. Oh, Byron and Logano just made contact. Two cars that were running near the front. Right here, watch this. Boom! That was some hard contact for Byron. I'll be surprised if he doesn't have to pit after that. So here's where everyone is cycling out. Got less than 15 laps to go. We're about 75% done with this thing. Unless there's some sort of caution at some point. I think Byron was gonna... Oh, Bell in the dirt back there. I think Byron was gonna come out ahead of Chase Elliott and Cole Custer had he not hit Joey Logano coming out of the pits. And Byron was the last to stay out, so he had led that last lap, and this is where he cycled through to. He might have some engine damage, though. Looks like he's a little slow on the straightaways. I wouldn't be surprised after that hit. Just keep an eye on if Byron has to pit this time or not. Oh, he's being forced out of the way by Blaney. He's not pinned this time, but he's definitely got some engine damage. I mean, just look at his straightaway speed compared to these two other guys. I mean, he's getting Blaney's draft right here, and still Christopher Bell's going faster than him. Yeah, Byron definitely took a little bit of damage in that hit to Logano. There's our battle for 4th place. The 2nd place battle starting to develop, as well as the 4th place. But the leader continues to just pull away. No one can catch Denny. It's actually 14 laps to go, Carlos. But close enough. $13.5 now. Oh, that was my first yawn of the race. Alright, so let's start looking at the split times. If anyone can catch Denny at all. Can anyone catch the ham? Anyone at all? And I know I've said it a zillion times, but shout out to McDowell for the strong run. Will he have gained on Denny at all? Little. Got a 10th. 13 laps to go. I'm on board with Kyle Busch during this lap and see if he can't close in on Denny anymore. What if Denny blows a tire in the final turn? Oh wait, this isn't Pocono. And it's not my driver, so of course it won't happen. I swear. Why are my drivers always finishing second in the most heartbreaking fashion? The final lap tire blowout at Pocono. The damn slide job coming in 2nd place. Back before Junior retired, before I was a Larson fan. One of the most infamous heartbreaks in NASCAR history, the damn final corner of the 2011 600. Running out of gas in the final corner of a 600 lap race. 600 mile, excuse me. Alright, 12 laps to go. Will Kyle have gained on Denny anymore? Denny any? Nope. Denny gains back the time. Alright. So let's focus on the battle for 4th. Because this is the closest battle on track right now. Chase is gonna check up. Here we go. Side draft. Side draft each other. Side by side still. Chase Elliott gets the advantage. Chase into fourth. Any other close battles back here? Yeah, we got the 7th place battle. 7th and 6th place. Back up front. No one's doing anything. Any close battles? Ooh, here we go. Here's some action. Alfredo, Allmendinger, Bubba, Eric Jones all racing together. Cycles up through the field. Speaking of Larson, what spot is he in? 23rd, Jesus. After qualifying 11th. He's in 23rd now. Good day for Justin Haley, sitting in the top 15. And back up front. And Denny's just pulling away. We got 11 laps to go. Might as well just focus on the other battles throughout the field. Here's the 2nd place battle. We can go check on the 4th place battle in a sec. Between Chase and Cole Custer that's been going back and forth. Take a peek on that. Here we go. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not going to throw a caution unless there's actual crash. It looks like Denny's just going to lead flag to flag. Excuse me. Got Chase Elliott still with the fastest lap of the race. Oh! Caution! What happened? Eric Jones must have stopped on track. Oh, it's not quite over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. He just has issues. You can watch the speedometer right here. It starts to go down prematurely before the turn. He just has probably a clutch issue or something. Engine. Not for an incident, but for a car stopped on track. We get the yellow. Eric Jones with mechanical issues. So it's not over yet, folks. We're going to have a restart with less than 10 to go. Denny's not quite out of the woods yet. He's still got at least one more restart to survive. Oh, they're still racing back. The pace car is going to come out any second now. And then they'll tag the tail of the field. There we go. As it hits the wall. So at the expense of Eric Jones, we have a yellow for his mechanical failure with 10 laps to go. Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Cap 24. Why is my throat really dry right now? It's got a scratchy throat. Gotta go grab another water. So we'll be having a restart with 8 laps to go. Can anyone pass any? Is he even going to pit here? Is anyone going to pit here? Oh, it's going to take us some late race shenanigans. Chase has clawed his way back up to 4th, but his pit crew has been really letting him down so far this race. Is anyone going to come into the pits? I don't believe so. Nope. Let's see if anyone comes into the pits. Anyone at all? Any takers? No one wants freshies? Apparently not. Everyone pitted recently enough. They're all comfortable with the tires they got. Poor Eric Jones is still sitting there. He'll probably be out. So we will have a restart on the start of lap 55 with 8 laps to go. Implications. We're almost up to 100 likes. That'd be cool if we could hit triple digits. Appreciate all the support from each and every one of you. Oh, no. Please, no. Please don't tell me Giannis is hurt. Please don't tell me Giannis is hurt. Oh, and lovely. Hyperextended is trending. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, there goes the buck season. And my chance for Any other Wisconsin team to ever win a championship. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Packers are done. We have no hockey team to root for. We're one of the few franchises left that has never won a World Series in baseball. And our basketball team has won one championship 51 years ago. Yay! Anyway, back to NASCAR. Giannis in baseball, or basketball, the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoff series. Hurt his leg and now he's out. Football, close enough. Alright, someone passed Denny here, for God's sakes. I want to see a damn pass for the lead. I better see someone send it here. So yeah, if you ever wonder why Wisconsinites are so passionate about Packers and football and Aaron Rodgers and all that, it's because all of our Jesus, that's a tongue twister. Other sports teams are historically hopeless. Oh, 3 wide with Blaney for a sec. And no one's gonna challenge Hamlin. And Elliott just continues to drop like a rock. 3 wide back here for a sec. Austin Dillon taking it 3 wide. Nice move by Austin Dillon there. Making a 3 wide pass and making it stick. Oh, Anthony Alfredo off the track into the grass. Everyone's into the grass. Hey, Eric Jones is back on track. So whatever his damage wasn't terminal. Or his mechanical failure, whatever it was. Back up to the front. Just kind of checking in on all the battles throughout the field. It looks like Denny is still going to be able to hang on to it even through another restart. It would be Denny. Denny's won like every cup race I've been to, except for the one that actually mattered, the Homestead one in 2019. The top 2 drivers are the winners of every cup race I've been to. Hamlin and Kyle Busch. Although, don't look now. Kyle Busch has a run. He's right there. Kyle Busch might make something happen. Got 7 laps to go. 28 miles, or about 30 miles. Back here 2 wide. Oh, Kyle Busch is right there. It's just going to take a bobble, a slip up by Denny. Kyle might actually pull some magic out of his hat. I just realized I've never been to a race, a cup race, where a JGR driver didn't win. Granted, I've only been to 3 Cup Series races in my life, but still. Hamlin got a little bit of a cushion those last few turns. He's starting to close back in. Kyle Busch as we approach 6 laps to go. Six laps to go here at Road America. About 25 miles, give or take. Let's go on board with Kyle. See if he can close in on his teammate. Rivesi is NASCAR Racing 2003. We are simulating the 2021 Cup Series race that will be happening this upcoming weekend at Road America. Jesus. I am really pissed about. Can Wisconsin boards just ever get a damn break, like late in the season? Are Wisconsin sports just destined for late playoff heartbreak just every time they have a good season? Every time? Sorry, back to NASCAR. 5 laps to go with Denny still leading. So 5 laps to go. Ryan Blaney has made his way up to the top 5. Chase Elliott still with the fastest lap. Battle for the top 5 right there between Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney. Oh, Jesus. I am sad. Meanwhile, back at the race, the battle for the top 5 still rages on. You never know. Hamlin doesn't have it quite wrapped up yet. If Eric Jones can stop in the middle of the track with mechanical issues, it could happen to Hamlin too. You never know. Coming to 4 laps to go. Oh, we got a battle for the 2nd place going on. McDowell starting to close in on Bush. Right when I say that, McDowell goes wide and ruins his momentum. Oop. Eric Jones is still on track, but he's in last place right now after that mechanical issue. Get out of here, cat. Hey! Get. Why are cats always up to no good? Come on, does anyone have anything for Hamlin? You know this has been a boring, dominating race when I'm rooting for Kyle Busch just to have someone else be in the lead. Had lots of passing throughout the field, just never for the lead. Yeah, if a caution comes out with less than 3 to go, it's going to end the race. So basically, if a caution comes out anytime after they cross the line here, that'll end the race. 3 to go next time by, or this time. Crossing the line with 3 to go. For Green Eggs and Hamlin. Oh. I am so sad. Seriously, every goddamn year. It's just heartbreak for Wisconsin sports teams late in the playoffs. When they do make the playoffs. They can never go all the way. And never will. I swear that 2010 Packers Super Bowl championship is going to be like the last championship for a Wisconsin sports team in like 40 years. Cleveland won a damn basketball championship more recently than Wisconsin's won anything. So what are you talking about? They won that damn basketball championship for the Cavaliers back in like 5 years ago, 2016. That's a half decade more recently than the Packers' last Super Bowl. So don't even say Cleveland has it worse. I mean, fair is fair. 2 laps to go. Oh, Hamlin went kind of wide there. This might not be over. Kyle Busch, look at the gap. He cut the lead in half. All right, folks. Samuel L. Jackson once said, hold on to your butts. This thing ain't quite over yet. He just needs to get a good run and get his nose underneath Denny going into a turn. McDowell can hang on for that 3rd place run. That would be a strong finish. Oh, hey, yeah, I know that stinks about the Browns and their championships, but there's 9 championships the Packers don't have that because they like to decide to not count it because it was pre-Super Bowl era, so everyone talks about the Packers' 4 championships when it should be 13. But for some ever reason, the NFL likes to pretend the history between 1919 and 1966 didn't count or happen. For whatever reason. And McDowell moving around Kyle Busch, by the way, while I'm in the middle of my damn Packers rant. McDowell passing Kyle Busch under green. Oops. There we go. So Denny looks like he all but has this one wrapped up. That was McDowell for P2. Not P3. That was for second. All right. Denny Hamlin goes up the hill. Across the front straightaway and will take the white flag. For the second ever NASCAR Cup Series race at Road America. Denny's just basically going to run away with this one. Dennis is gone. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Michael McDowell. Oh, we got a battle for the top 5 here. This is going to be the battle for the top 5 spot. Between Blaney and Bell at the moment. Side by side for 5th. Now we got teammates battling side by side behind them. This is a pretty good battle for 5th place right here. Between the 12 and the 20. Back up to our leader. No one's even close to him. McDowell's not at risk of losing the spot. Let's go back to that battle right here. Looks like Bell's going to hang on to it. Christopher Bell, he won the Daytona road course, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I've got an incredibly busy rest of the night to do and tomorrow, so I'm probably going to end this like really shortly after he crosses the line. So I don't mean to abruptly end, but I'm just incredibly busy. And Dennis Hamlin comes up the hill. He will take the checkered flag for the NASCAR whatever, I forgot the name of the race, 250 at Road America. Dennis Hamlin. Michael McDowell with a runner-up spot. Kyle Busch in 3rd. Cole Custer 4th. Christopher Bell 5th. So 2 drivers from last year's rookie class with strong runnings. Ryan Blaney 6th. William Byron 7th. Chase Elliott 8th. Chris Buescher 9th. And Stenhouse rounding out the top 10. GG. Green Eggs and Hamlin. GG Denny. Let's go select the 11 and just do a couple burnouts real quick. Yeah, that was a pretty uneventful race, I'm not gonna lie. We had lots of passing like deep in the field, but just no one ever passed him for the lead. Just no one ever passed him for the lead. It's a pretty boring race if there's no lead changes, but hopefully that won't be the case. on Sunday. The jockey made in America 250, that's right. Alright, watch me try and fail to do some burnouts. What did I say? Track's too grippy. Not really. Okay, we're good. I just need to get it going in the grass first.
You all right? Looks like you got some kind of engine problem.
All right,
there.
folks. They do the burnouts on camera. They do them everywhere here. Trust me, I've seen them. There we go. Alrighty, so Denny Hamlin wins. Jockey Made in America 250. Second ever race at Road America for the Cup Series. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Ouch. Man, that thing's killed. I've heard of tearing up a couple splitters while celebrating, but never heard a total in the damn thing. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta head out. Thanks so much to Kingster Cole earlier for that super chat. Anyone that followed or subscribed, I appreciate that as well. Support means a lot to me. And like I said earlier, if you've been wondering where the content's been, I've just been incredibly busy with work. If you'd like to know what I'm doing for work, go follow me on Twitter. Link is down below. That is it, folks. Appreciate all the support. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope you enjoy the race this upcoming weekend. I will be there camping. I'll be on the lookout for you guys. If you happen to recognize me, come up and say hi. I don't bite, I promise. So yeah, that's it. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Hope to catch you next time. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your night. Peace. Bye.